Kelly, I want to start with you. So you're going to come on the circle down here. Everybody else, you're going to be walking. And what you have permission to do is practice walking from your seat, right, like, aligned correctly through your seat, and then halting through your seat, and then going back to the walk, and then practicing maybe a little bit of a faster walk from that release of your legs and a gentle kick, and then slowing the walk from the connection of your stomach, and then releasing your seat and faster walk. And that way you won't die of boredom. Good. Kelly, you're going to let your shoulders relax. Good. Go posting. Post. Yep. So walk for a second. I'm going to give you a sensation in your triceps. So I'm going to come up to you. You can stand still.
A lot of anxiety back there.
I can tell. Which will undo what we just so beautifully accomplished with your horse. So that's why we're going to let you feel it. Okay? So here's my hand in line with your hip,
Okay.
right? And now there's your elbow touching my hand,
Okay.
right? Now, ever so gently, like for whatever amount you're touching it right now, increase pressing backward by 1 degree. 1. That was like 3. 1. Steady. There. Now lift your wrist up and down while your elbow keeps touching just that one, just the left. Awesome. Okay? So when I say to you guys, connect your triceps, that's the feeling.
Okay.
You feel how stable your arm was? And then you could change the rein, but it didn't change your arm, so therefore it doesn't change your balance in the saddle.
Okay.
Very cool. We're going to do that on the other side. Hopefully you guys are hearing this, even watching it, because you're all probably going to encounter this. Okay, so find my hand. Gently press your elbow back into my hand, a degree, on the right. There. Okay? Now, while you keep engaged like that, lift and lower your right wrist, while your left arm just stays stable. Right? Now, let your pubic bone lift up and push into that snaffle bit. There you go. Now lift and lower your right wrist. Raise and lower. Way up, way down, way up, way down. Trust it. There you go. Trust it, man. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when I tell you to bookend your elbows, that's the feeling.
Okay.
Okay? So your arms don't get tight, do they? And your horse is like, well, that's okay. I can move into that. What we can't move into is lockdown. Right? Walk on. You get to think about SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
That nice little square, right? You're riding like that nice little flat square. You're activating the back of your body with no restriction, no tension in the front of your body. So as your horse moves through you out to the bridle, there's no tension. There's just room. Yep, so make the reins longer. Good. Yep. Make the reins longer. Nice. Okay, those guys who are riding, practicing, please use the whole arena. It's okay to come down here. It's very good steering practice for the rider on the circle, because my understanding is you all go to horse shows. So you're all going to have to negotiate a warm-up ring, which means multitasking. Good job. And that'll also help this mare not feel like, what, I have cooties? Good. Nice, Kelly. Right? So, excellent. Kelly, have you shown this mare an intro level?
No, we actually, last year, we showed training and first. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
The only reason why I asked is I was loving your walking, trotting work and the stretching over the neck. And if you were my client, I would have you going down center line and getting 70% at intro before I told you to show the canter.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay? Because I know. I know, but I'm just saying, that's, for me, I always want my clients where they're confident in the arena, and I want them showing less than what they're schooling. So if you're not confident schooling the canter at home, then I don't want you to do it in the show ring, and that's okay, right? It builds confidence for you and for the horse. And then when you're confident at home, I have you take it into the show ring, okay? So I'm just saying,
No,
that's part of how I structure what I do.
Yeah.
Cool. I
No,
like what you said.
we really went backwards this winter.
Okay. Keep your elbows low. All that's behind you now.
Yeah.
Good. So first thing I'd like you to do is go to the rising trot.
Everybody?
No,
Just
the rider on the circle. Yeah, well done. Yep. And I want you to organize your body. Good girl. Releasing your leg, lifting your pubic bone, rotating your glute muscles, the back of your butt muscles, over the top of your thigh. Did you feel her neck release?
Yep.
It's crazy how sensitive she is, isn't it? That's what you have to become a master of. And then when you go to the canter, the trick is that you have to keep thinking of rotating your butt muscles under you, lifting your pubic bone up with that gentle connection into your elbows. There, feel that? So now sit and ride forward to canter and don't tighten up. Just lift your pubic bone, kind of exhale, beautiful. Yep. Yep. Good. Beautiful. And remember what I said, it's the recovery that counts, right?
Yeah.
The recovery. Nice. Post the trot. Pose. Now steady her and fix your diagonal. Don't canter. Yeah, feel that? Teach her to trust that she can reach over her back. Nice. Find your triceps, find your elbows. Lift your pubic bone. So this is for all of you. All of you better be listening because each one of you are going to be in the hot seat here. You must be able to control your pelvis. I don't care how long the horse is canter, right? If you give me 3 balanced stride and the horses fall back to trot and you keep control of your pelvis and keep trotting, I'm happy. The essence is the balance and the swing. Do you feel what's happening, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So a lot of times the canter helps the trot.
It does, yeah.
And you're feeling that. It's like, yes. And then we build the canter, okay? So we're going to canter one more time. You're going to lift your pubic bone. Good. Elbows down. Yeah. And the feeling of canter, and then gently ask for the canter again. Good. And ask for the canter again. And ask for the canter again. And trot right. Yes. And post to the walk. Wow. You see how her neck stayed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our
Go up
departs.
center line. Don't. Go up center line.
Okay.
Gently. And now ask her to halt. Ooh. And pet the heck out of it. Then you get to be an obsessive dressage rider and ask me about everything that you thought was wrong. But first you have to celebrate what was good.
Hey,
Right?
for us to canter down here is a big deal.
Exactly. Exactly.
And once we
Exactly.
get going, it's just our departs are just, I think that anchoring of the triceps and lifting the pubic bone, I just have to get back to those
That second one was way better, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the thing to remember is horses are trainable. They're also untrainable. In other words, you can untrain them. So that's why it's so important to know what's important. What's important? My position. What's important? My balance, right? What's not important? How round she is in the moment of the transition at this point in time, right? Until you can maintain that outline and then swing with her. You rode 3/4 of a circle initiating the canter, initiating the canter, initiating the canter. You didn't get tight. You stayed supple. She kept her neck out. It was already a better canter than the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So you go, and it was at this end of the arena, right? So be careful not to jump ahead of yourself and think about what you can't do when you just did something really big,
Okay.
right? That's a victory for you and it's a victory for your horse, right? And that was why I said, whoop, you're on center line, halt, celebrate it. Because these horses are so sensitive to our state of mind that if right away what you're doing is going, yeah, well, that was good, but this isn't, then the horse is like, well,
Really?
did I do anything, right?
No, that
She's
makes
got to
sense.
know that what, it's like, wow, that was a great feeling. And she went from the canter to the trot with her neck out, swinging,
Yeah.
she didn't get short, she didn't get hot, that was excellent,
No, that felt
okay? And then we build it some more. Are you riding more?
good. Yes.
Excellent, okay?
Yeah.
Very
Thank you
good.
very much.
You're really welcome. Do you find any difference in her right lead and left lead?
Not really,
Great,
no.
great, that's wonderful. Sometimes they're ambidextrous, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Scott works with her a lot at the canter.
Excellent. Well, in my opinion, that was super, okay? So now you get to walk out on the rail like everyone else has been. You get to practice your outline, and you get to practice walking, halting through your seat, walking, activating with a released seat and a quick kick of your leg, okay? And I've seen how gregarious and happy your mare is to be near other horses. So you also get to practice cutting across the arena and living by yourself.